Rise of the Jedi, I'm a fly with a red eye. If you got as high as me, you would die like a dead eye. I've been dark side living and I hope that I'm forgiven, but I don't give a fuck if I'm not, cause I'm winning. Burn me alive, see if I die. Rise from the ashes, no longer Jedi. I'm with the Sith, suck on my dick. Please call me Vader, I'm not Anakin.
Welcome to the Longhouse. I'm your King, Emmett Gray. Welcome to my kingdom. If you were easily offended, there's a door behind you. Get the fuck out or get executed. I don't fucking care. And we are back with another reaction, 2 in a row. We got the Nampson has a new song coming out. Well, it should already be out because this is going to come out the day after, because his is releasing on the 25th. Come here, kitty. You want to say hi to the camera? Come make your debut. Come on, Revy. Come here. Yeah, Revy's also going to be reacting to the Nampman song. Say hello, Revy. Hey, you talk now. See how. But yeah, Nampson has a song that just came out. I'm gonna react to it, and I did do this early. I might release this on the same day. I haven't decided yet. Because it's for the homie, I probably will. So it just came out, and we're gonna react to it like 3 days early. But thanks for the early link. Nampman, you beautiful bastard, Nick. I love you. I'm gonna critique the fuck out of this. Let's go. Revy, are you ready? You want to hit the button, Revs? Revs, you want to hit the button? Wait. What? Ow! Ow! You left a claw in my neck. Revy, hit the button.
Who should I be when I don't?
God damn it, I just did a reaction to Wes's song and it was already heavy. Are we getting another heavy song today? What is happening? I just got out of depression. I don't need to get back into it. Alright, I'm very interested already. I like the, it feels like, Quadeka's second album. That feeling of that almost xylophone sound. I don't even know what it is. Just like a simple little chord that's just like leading into something, and it's emotional and it's beautiful, and then it'll drop into a beat. That's what it feels like we're heading into. I don't know if I'm correct. If I am, cool.
Who should I be when I don't know myself? Can't hear myself think, not in here with everyone else. You should rap different. You should stop singing. Who the fuck you think you kidding? You should quit bitching. How about you shut the fuck up? I didn't ask for your stupid ass opinion, but they're just like life. Everyone's got one. Doesn't mean everyone needs to have the same one. Why do I feel like I'm the only sane one?
I can't remember the name of the song. I think it's Circles. This is what it looked like right before you fall. Stumbling around. You know, like that Mac Miller flow, even the feeling of like a little bit of sarcastic anger in there. Well, he's pissed, but also just that little bit of like, yeah, all that shit got to me and it got me depressed. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm bleeding, by the way. What are you doing? Stop trying to play with the fucking batteries. You're gonna die. It feels good though. This is dope. I mean, I wanna get the beat to Circles and remix it one day. Because you guys haven't seen my long ago review of Mac Miller's final album. It was very emotional and to this day still hurts to like listen to. Like that's my one of that album is my depression album. Like that is my heavy album. That's the album I will listen to when I'm in the bad place, and it has that vibe. It has that Mac Miller vibe. I don't know if that's intentional, but it's just, I think it's because I've been listening to so much Mac Miller for the last like several months that it's hitting me in that way. But it also the beat choice and the flow and the real and the production feels like Quadeka's last album, but the the lyrical flow and the substance of that area of the song, it feels like a Mac Miller track. Which also I have circled as a vinyl in the back. It's a limited edition print from his actual labels.
And everyone needs to have the same one. Why do I like life? Everyone's got one. Doesn't mean everyone needs to have the same one. Why do I feel like I'm the only sane one? Man, that's really saying something. Finding that the ones who don't like me the most are the ones who've been fighting with ghosts of their own. And enlightenment needs you to work on your soul. If you're seeking to know who you are, down we go. Down we go. Down, falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down. Down, down.
I mean, like, just to, like, devil's advocate here. I, more so than anyone, understand how much hate comments get to you. Like, let me just tell this story. So recently I started posting regularly on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts, right? And it's basically to advertise the Twitch channel and to advertise the main YouTube channel as I'm going into starting to produce content and re-release and edit through old footage and get those funny moment things up and the stuff that I enjoy doing, right? I got, and I'm not even going to give the person any, because I'm not even going to say what he said, but basically it was, because normally when I'm streaming, I have these on, these cat ears on my headset on these. And it was basically saying, you know, go commit toaster bath, you piece of, you POS, whatever, being a whatever. Right? It was basically just that hateful and it was like, there was like 10 other comments on that video, and it was like, you know, most of them were positive, like, dope, can't wait to see more of this, really funny, whatever, stuff like that. Just like passing ones like, oh, hey, this was funny, or just like emojis of like laughing or whatever. But that one was the one where it's like, oh, yeah, I forgot what this feels like. Because, like, for those of you who don't know, I used to manage other people's YouTube channels. So I would be the person who would go through all those and get rid of the hate comments or whatever, and like make it. I would be that person who would see all that and have to be like, fuck, like maybe we did fuck up. Maybe this was a bad video. You know what I mean? Like, that was the stuff that would get to you. And that's why I don't do that anymore, because it's very, very depressing. And we've talked about this before as well on the channel. And if you are a person who is very, very subject to depression and to that things of that nature, find somebody else to go through those YouTube comments for you, because they're going to get to you very heavily, and they're going to hurt, and they're going to get to a part of your soul that you didn't even know you had, and they're going to bother you. Even when you try to ignore them, there is something that is going to eat at you in the back of your mind and bring it to you, and you're going to end up going and looking at that comment at some point, and it's really going to get to you. Or your brain is going to make something else up that is going to really, really, really hurt. That is the truth. Yes, going through those comments, listening to all those things is part of what we do as artists, what we do as creators, but it doesn't have to be the main thing you do. You don't have to do that yourself. You can have others do it for you and then just give you feedback. You can have this moment. And it's even worse for musical artists, because you hear constantly, because you will always have the people of this album is better than this album, this era of this person's music is better than this era's person, this song is the best song this person's ever written and nothing will ever top it, yada yada yada. That will always be a thing for a lot of people within society to do, to say. For me, personally, I've never understood that. I've always seen the bigger picture because I am an artist, and I've always understood Oh, they're going through a depressing moment, so this is why the music is like this. They're going through an angry moment, so this is why the music is like this. They're going through a happy moment, so this is why the music is like this. Like, I've always been able to look at it objectively and enjoy everything that a person puts out. But the majority of people cannot put themselves in that shoes because they are not an artist themselves. So when they say those things, they're saying it from a place of love because there is a part of that music from before or whatever it is that they have attached to and loved, and now they are no longer attached to this part of the journey, and so they are hating on it and saying things. And unfortunately, it is part of the journey that we choose to accept when we become artists. And it sucks, but it's okay. Nick, everything will be okay. I have never heard something from you and been like, this is bad. I have never been a person who has, and this isn't just coming from me being your friend. This is coming from somebody who absolutely loves hip hop and rap music and who grew up on that and who my life was saved by said music. Like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that genre of music. And coming from a place of that, I am very heavily critical of music in general. And that comes from being an artist and from understanding that I come from an era, I grew up in an era where the music had a meaning and there was skill involved, but that's a whole nother conversation. But what I'm basically getting at is that I have never heard something from you and been like, this is a person who is just making music to make music or making music to make money. This is I've always just listened to your music and thought, this is somebody who loves the genre, who loves music, and who just wants to create. That's what I've always thought. I've always been at that. I've always been a huge advocate. I've always shared your music. I've always done that. And that's not just from me being your friend. That's because I genuinely like your music. There are other people within our friend space who have made music, and I have told them it is trash and to never do that shit again. You know who you are. I'm sure one of you is watching right now. But, like, I've never had that with Nick. But I understand where he's coming from. This was a long rant. Basically what I'm saying is stay strong. It's going to get worse, if I'm being honest. It gets worse as you get more famous and as you get more followers. I've seen it, and I've gone through it, and it's not fun. And I know that that is coming. And I know that that's going to happen. But I'm prepared for it. And it's just sometimes you have to get it off your chest. You have to say something. And that is what that verse was. I don't know if it's going to continue throughout the song, but that's what that is. Because I have seen it firsthand, being your friend and being part of your community for so long now. I have seen those comments, and I have argued with people and gotten into it on Twitter or on YouTube comments or whatever, and I'm sure you've seen it where I have just gone at people's throats for it. And just, it's one of those things that just unfortunately happens, and we are in that. But you're not alone, and you never are, and you have a bunch of friends and a bunch of people who will defend you, and you have that core fan base who, no matter what you put out, they're gonna love. And that's what really matters. So shout out to those people. Y'all are the best.
Put your feelings out there, then you'll see. No one cares about them, best believe. Who should I be? Maybe then I should be fake. You don't like me, well it's my mistake. Tell me what's wrong when I try to change, or you could just lie right behind my face, and that'd be great. I've been cleaning out the attic of my mind. Find another photo album and I add it to the pile. Looking at it, see a smile that I don't recognize no more. It told me that'll be fine when I'm mature. But it's been hard and it gets harder when you sink too low to keep your head above the water. And you drink and gulp, all you can do is swallow it down. And the thing that then follows is death when you drown. In the depths of the town that I found down below. In Atlantis I found all them fishy people. It's okay cause I found they don't diss me at all. And they granted me wishes, then drifted me off.
feel that. I feel that. Yeah, I mean, it is very much the things that get to you and like pull you down into the depths of your depression, and then you find your ways out of it. I'm sure you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But, you know, you find things to mitigate that pain. Years ago, it was, for me, it was fucking cocaine. And but now it's alcohol. Alcohol and crying over Mac Miller albums. I wish that was a joke. But anyway, yeah, I get you. This is a good song. I like this. I like the feeling. It's that I'm saying some serious shit, but in a fun way. So it's a good, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to feel like shit, so I'm saying it and putting it out in this way. But in reality, I want to jump into a lake with a toaster, you know?
They don't diss me at all, and they granted me wishes, then drifted me off. Down, falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down. Da 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 da. Falling, falling, put your feelings out there, then you'll see. No one cares about them, let's believe. Who should I be? Maybe
You should be Barney, because nobody hates Barney. That was stupid. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go.
let's believe. Who should I be? Maybe then I should be fake. You don't like me, well it's my mistake. Tell me what's wrong and I'll try to change. Or you could just lie right behind my face. I'd be great. Falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down. Da 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 da. Falling, falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down. Da 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 da. Falling, falling, falling.
I like... Oh, that's so funny. Wow, Self-Care came up as the recommended. That's crazy. That is one of my favorite songs ever made. I love Self-Care. Fucking shit, man. Oh, 2 heavy songs in a row. Okay, so the juxtaposition of being friends with Nick and knowing, I mean, we've all kind of something's going on with him mentally like that, but like this felt like I need to get something off my chest. I'm gonna do it in a creative and fun way, and then I'm not gonna think about it again. That's what it felt like to me, and that's what it seems like to me anyway. Outside looking in, obviously. This was great. I mean, this was catchy. This was fun. This was really good. And I have no complaints. Obviously, it's not lyrically complex. Obviously, it's not the greatest song ever written or anything like that. But it is, for its own reasons, a great song. It is a journey through, but a short one, through anger and depression and all of these things that have just surfaced from being an artist, from getting into this mad world of music. And it is fun. It's fun as fuck to make music. It is. But it also sucks. It's hard. When you don't believe in yourself, it's hard. I haven't released shit because I don't believe in it yet. I don't think it's at a point where people should hear it. I don't. And the things I have let people hear, I felt embarrassed about because I don't think that it's ready. And I don't know when that point will be, but I feel like I'm getting close. I don't know. But anyway, I'm ranting again. This is a great song. Nick, thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you for just being open and being able to say, hey, this is what's been bugging me about people in general. But stay strong, buddy. If you ever need to talk to somebody, you know my DMs are always open. We've had this discussion before. Off of camera, obviously, but yeah. What, Revy? You want to say some shit? What'd you find? Oh, yeah? See, even the cat's telling you you'll be alright. See? But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Go show the original video some love. Go drop it a like. Go say I sent you if you're coming from my channel. With that being said, that's going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, we didn't rate the song. My God. I rate everything on this channel out of 1 to 13. And for me, this was like an 11 out of 13. It's pretty fucking fantastic. This is going on a playlist. I'm going to listen to this a lot. Especially because it's Mac Miller vibes. I love when people make those kind of music. Like there are songs from Logic where he hops on similar beats to Mac Miller and does that kind of vibe of a song. Quadeca does the same thing. Like there's a lot of artists who like have that feeling about them, and I love that because Mac Miller, for me, for a very long time, was just the quintessential artist and one of my favorite artists of all time. And then, you know, especially now, he is very much the artist I listen to when I'm in a very dark, depressive, deep state of mind. And yeah, anyway, that's going to do it for this video. That's going to do it for this reaction, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in Valhalla. Ta-ta for now.
Can't be asleep when I'm awake. Trying to be happy, but it's fake. Something is just wrong with me. I have insomnia dreams. Close my eyes to see the dark. Sounds all around me will start. Get up with thoughts I can't see. I have insomnia dreams.